Well, welcome to Me and You Outside. I'm going to try something I've never done before. I am going to eat some white bass eggs. Now, I have eaten fish eggs in my life. When I was a kid, my dad would catch these big old flathead catfish. Channel cat had big old round bags of eggs. And my mom would fry those up, and we would eat them as kids. We didn't know much better. We would eat them. I remember the taste of them. There was kind of a fishy taste to them, and I never really cared for them, but we would still eat them because it was just put out there before us. And I tell you what, when I was growing up, you ate what was put out there before you. And some of you know what I'm talking about. But in today's world, that's not the case with a lot of kids. But we just ate it. We just ate it. I've had some people mention something about different fish eggs, and also I'm going to try eating white bass eggs and see how that goes. Now, while I got started here, I got a pretty good sized white bass right here. It's a female right here. I'm gonna take her eggs out here in just a minute. I'm gonna show you what they how to get them out. And this here's a bunch of eggs right here. Now, there's probably, not exaggerating, a 500,000 eggs in there in each one of them bags. And you might think that's crazy, but white bass are very successful in hatching around here. So one white bass hatching successfully will put all the white bass you need to have in a lake in 1 year. All right, so I'm gonna take this. These eggs out of this white bass. Okay. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a cut right here now. I'm gonna fillet this bass out. I'm going to fillet this bass out, but I don't want to, I don't want to fillet it out and cut those eggs because they're real easy to cut. That bag is so easy to cut open. In fact, when you do it like I just did there, I might have cut one of them open a little bit, but it probably won't hurt anything. I'm pulling one of the bags out. Now these are getting ready to lay because of the blood vessels around this set of eggs right here. Look at that. That is a nice set of eggs, and they're in kind of a film. They're in kind of a bag type thing. That's why I think that I can hold that together while I cook them. You ask, how you going to cook them? I'm not real sure. I'm probably going to fry them, deep fry them, and just fry them really good and just see how that turns out. There's another one right there. It's crazy, them blood vessels they got in them, how they just spiral off and look just like trees, But they look just like trees. See that? Those blood vessels. You would think you were looking into a forest right there. That's just pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyways, I got some really nice ones here. I've got probably look at that. It looks like trees. I got probably 7 or 8 bags right here. This one here I cut open pretty bad, but look at that. Those eggs are so tiny, but there's millions of them. So I'll dump them out, keep the ones that are in good shape, and fry them up. I'm gonna fillet this white bass out, and again, I didn't want to do it before I did the eggs because I would have probably cut the eggs up. So there's that. Now I'll see you at the frying pot. When we go to fry these things up, we're going to see what white bass eggs taste like. And a fry table, we're standing out here. I've got my fish eggs right here. Now, nobody's telling me how to cook these. I haven't looked it up. I don't look on YouTube. I haven't looked on the internet how to cook fish eggs. I don't know. I'm going to cook them like my mom did. She just fried them. Okay, I'm going to deep fry them. Now, what I'm going to do, I have literally got milk and egg here that I'm putting these in because I want a pretty good batter on these things. There, I got a whole fistful of them. That's going to give me a real good batter. Let me check my temperature of mine. It's 285 degrees, 290, 294 degrees. Look, I've got a little bit go on that, not much. I got my Zatarain's batter right here. I'm going to take them out of this concoction of milk and egg. I'm putting them in this Zatarain's. I'm going to coat them real good. Again, ain't nobody, y'all probably going out there and go, that ain't how you cook fish eggs. Well, it probably isn't. I don't care. I'm gonna try it like this anyway, because again, as a kid, this is how we ate them. That's all I knew, is to eat fried fish eggs. That's how my mom cooked them. And that's how we ate them. Whether they were good or not, didn't matter. That's what we ate. So, Got me a good bubble right there. I'm just going to roll them easy. I'm not going to shake these very hard. Just roll them around in there. And make sure they're covered, that's all. They're covered real good. Jackson's running the camera for us. He's going to help me taste these fish eggs. I'm not sure about my granddaughter Brindley. She's not real excited about fish eggs. I'm going to do this. While I'm doing this, I'm frying up some white bass fillets. I'm going to drop them in that egg and milk. I'm going to make my daughter, or my daughter and my grandkids, I'm going to fry them up some white bass for their supper. This fresh white bass right here. This white bass right here has not been frozen. That's fresh. All right, let's check this temperature again here, Jackson. 356, let's go. I'm dropping her in. Dropping these eggs in. Brindley, are you in with us?
Yeah.
Okay, Brindley's in. She's a little tough thing too. She's not afraid to try anything. Look at that, these look like fish, but boy, they're real mushy feeling, real mushy. Brindley's a little apprehensive about fish eggs, but I'll be honest with you, I am too. Like I say, I've eaten catfish fish egg, but I've never eaten white bass fish egg. They might be nasty, but we don't know. We're gonna find out, aren't we, Brindley?
Yeah.
If they're nasty, we're gonna tell them they're nasty. Then y'all stop ragging on me about fish eggs, okay? Here we go.
Does the eggs come out of them when they're boiling?
Shouldn't. They should cook inside those sacks that they're in. They should, okay? Sometimes I'll use those Zatarans 2 or 3 times. You can put it in the refrigerator, or I'll put it in the freezer. It's dry anyways. And I'll leave it in the freezer for quite a while. And I'll just take it out and use it. It's as good as it was when I put it in there. Fish eggs up there. Make sure they get done good. I don't know about you, Jackson, but I ain't eating no raw fish eggs. Look at that. Yeah. You see they're little round balls. You can see them, they swell up really big. Oh man, y'all be so interesting. Oh, pull them eggs out of the grease. I cooked them at 350 right in there. That right there is a white bass eggs. I'll give one to Jackson. I'm gonna give Brindley a small one because I don't think she'll eat much of it, but we'll see. I'll give myself a big old fat one right here.
Are those dots the eggs just coming out?
It's gobs of eggs, yes. What'd you call these fish eggs, Brindley? What'd you call it?
Caviar.
Caviar. It says caviar. It's what it is. Except good caviar is not like this. This is going to be different. So I'm going to have Jackson try it first because I don't want, well, no, let's let Brindley try it first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, take a bite of that, Brindley. Come on.
It smells like fish.
Oh, yeah? Take a bite and see what you think. Don't take a teeny weeny bite. No, take a bite. You can, yeah.
Mmm. Tastes like fish.
Does it taste bad?
No.
Take a bigger bite.
How would you rate it though?
You don't want a bigger bite? Is it weird?
No, it's just like, we should know what it is.
Knowing what it is.
How would you?
All right.
How would you rate it?
Let's go,
Brindley?
Jackson.
How would you rate it? You don't know.
7?
7. Okay.
Maybe 8.
Wow.
Honestly, you just ate that one bite probably 10,000 fish.
I probably
Well,
I probably only ate 5. Right?
You're right at 5,000, yeah.
No, I meant like 5 fish.
I'd say it's good. And it just feels really dry on the inside, like the texture. It's just kind of dry.
Wow.
I don't know.
Another
That's what
bite.
it feels.
What the heck?
That's what it
Look
feels
at that.
like.
That's weird. See? There's literally just like,
Tons of eggs.
yeah. I didn't know that they were white. Normally caviar and stuff like that's like a different color.
It's black.
Yeah, and they're like bigger.
Yeah.
Normal fish like this are more moist.
That right there. It's a fish egg. I see what you're saying, Jackson. It's got a weird texture on the inside.
Very weird. Pretty good, but just the texture's weird. That's probably what gets it for me, just the texture.
Kind of falls apart in your mouth, you know.
It does taste like fish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look, it's just a brown, it's like a muffin.
Just the texture, yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
Got a big rain last night. Look at the river. It is rolling. It is up about 5 feet. Well, that's a weird, it's just a weird experience, folks. These white bass. Now, I'll tell you something different. Catfish eggs, the eggs are more defined. They're bigger. The little eggs are bigger. The little eggs are bigger, but they're bigger than these. These are teeny weeny eggs. So when I fry them, they just kind of turn into a. Seriously, that's like the inside of a muffin. It's a strange deal. It's like the inside of a muffin right there, and it's got a. Tastes like fish, but not too fishy. I'm really shocked. Did you eat any more, Brinley? You didn't take another bite?
It's just the texture that gets it for me. It tastes okay, just the thought of it. The thought of it, like, is just disgusting.
Here, you can have a little piece of white bass. You know that's going to be good. She can have a piece of white bass.
Yep,
That's good, isn't it?
that's white.
Yeah, that's really white meat. Jackson's still eating it. It's an interesting food. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. They're just pretty good eating. Stinking white bass fillets or eggs. Who'd have thought it? White bass eggs. I've never eaten nothing like that in my life. But I'm pretty impressed with it. It's got a weird texture. I can't describe it. Like I said, it's almost like eating a fishy muffin. It got a fish flavor. It's not too strong, but it's pretty good overall. So I don't know. Yeah, give it a try. Give it a whirl. You may be impressed. Man, look at these eggs right here. Oh my goodness. I wish I'd focus better, but these GoPros don't focus real good. But that is a conglomeration of eggs right there. You can see them, Jackson. See how little they are? It's phenomenal. Wow. All right. Got to get going here. Appreciate you watching this episode of us trying white bass eggs. I don't know why I did that. I was out filleting white bass. I fillet a lot of fish, and I catch a lot of fish I don't video. I don't video everything I do because it gets redundant and crazy. But I caught 11 big ones today. 11 big white bass. 4 or 5 of them were huge females. And I was filleting them. I was getting them eggs out there. I'm like, I got to try these. I got to try these eggs. And so we did. Brinley and Jackson helped me. Jackson really liked them. He kept eating them. I liked them too. So I'll tell you, my friends, what did you like them, Brinley? Brinley liked the taste, but she didn't like the texture.
I liked them, just like I wouldn't like pick that over something else.
Like a regular piece of fish.
Yeah, like
I
a
got
regular.
that. Yeah, I got it. I know what she means. So So there you go. So wherever you're at in this whole world, my friends, have a good morning, good day, and a good night. Now, I'll tell you this. There is another video, and it is coming
Right around the corner.